Hey guys, and welcome to Car Guy 1999 Reviews. Today at Infiniti of Nashua, we have the all-new 2025 Infiniti QX80. Some of you might know I have already done a full review on the pre-production model. This is our first full production example. This one, of course, is the autograph, finished here in two-tone graham blue with graphite interior. Brand new illuminated Infiniti logo. Oh, graham blue suits this car so well. Klipsch 24 speaker reference Premier sound system. Autograph comes with quilted leather, suede headliner. Obviously some dark chrome or dark matte chrome accent. I don't think there's such thing as matte chrome. Matte gray finishing touches. 64 available colors on the ambient light system. Suede trim. You do have some of the ambient lighting on the speaker. Your full rear controls with heated seat massage. Second row seats are heated, cooled massaging. Third row just heated. 8 available USB ports. 2 here, 2 out back, 2 more up here, and 2 more up front. You'll notice no rear wiper on the main glass here. It is hidden up top. Plenty of storage out back here. You have your floor mats, jack location. You have 120 volt AC power. You can raise and lower the rear suspension all with the push of a button. Pretty darn cool. Just, oh, look at that. Sticker price as tested, $112,590. That is a lot of money, and I do believe this is the first ever 6-figure Infiniti. We also got a Sensory in, that one is $102. So they are definitely they're definitely a price increase, but once you drive it, you realize that it is 100% worth it. Under the hood is a all-new 3.5 liter twin turbo V6. Kind of a derivative of the motor in the GTR. So what they did was they took the Q50 3 liter, beefed it up, bored it out. So now you're pushing 450 horsepower. And I want to say it's 516 pound-feet of torque. So a lot of torque. I think it might even be more than that. No, I was bang on the money. Let's go. All that is mated through the 9-speed torque converter automatic. Seat massage, bolsters. These are not for the radio. This is for your individual call audio. So when you have your phone set up via Bluetooth, you can have the music absolutely blaring. You get a call. The voices on the other end of the call come through these speakers, and the person that is calling you cannot hear the music in the background. It is pretty ingenious on how they did it. We played around with it when we had the pre-production example, and it is next level. I want to say this is a 14-inch. It should say somewhere up here. Yep, 14.3-inch monolith display. Well, it's dual of them. Pretty darn cool. Go into cameras here, and then on some of the modes you can extend it across both displays. You also have, as long as you move forward a little bit, the invisible hood view. So pretty darn cool. You can go ahead and do 3D. And obviously if you really want to go next level, you can just kind of play around with it. So let's see here. All your drive modes are located through this screen here. Personal, standard, eco, sport, tow, and snow. All-wheel drive auto, 4 high. Your air suspension. Go into sport there. Your GPS is Google Maps. This all has Google built in, which has made this one of the most responsive voiced prompts I think that exist. So Okay, Google, turn off seat fan.
Okay, turning off seat fan for the driver.
Okay, Google, navigate to Boston Logan Airport.
Sure, Boston Logan International Airport, boss.
I mean, I have not used a system more responsive than that. You do have Alexa built in. Here are all your interior light settings. So just really, really cool. This also has ProPILOT 2.1, which is hands off. So hopefully we will get the opportunity to check that out on the road. Put that into home. There we go. Tire pressures. All right, let's go for a drive. In the glove box as well, you have a cooler for your drinks. As long as the AC is on, you can activate the cool box. You have biometric cooling. So there's 3 main zones for climate control: driver, front passenger, rear passenger. If it notices that any one of the zones, the passenger or passengers are warmer than the rest of the car, it will up the fan speed automatically to cool them off faster. Pretty darn genius. Don't get me wrong, I loved the 5.6. That was a absolutely amazing motor, and to be honest, I still kind of miss it. But this 3.5 is a absolute powerhouse. So let's go ahead and see if I can activate the ProPILOT Assist. Go. So it's green, letting me know that, all right, now it is full hands off. If I want to up the speed, I can. Hands on the wheel because the lane ends. So pretty darn cool little feature, and definitely one of the better hands-free driving systems I've used to date. Brake pedal feel is really good. Using this air suspension, it's pretty next level. It's they did such a phenomenal job with how this vehicle drives that I don't know, it's pretty impressive. As a matter of fact, the product launch for this, the driving reveal, took place on a Formula One track, Circuit of the Americas. You don't launch a 3-row full-size SUV on a Formula One track. It just doesn't exist. It just doesn't happen. And Infiniti did it, and they said, you know what, check this out. These things lapped all day long, no issues. And just how quiet it is, how comfortable the steering wheel feel is just, I mean, in terms of driving feel, it is a little numb, but in terms of how the steering wheel feels in your hands, oh, it's next level. And the first time I drove this car, I said, okay, is it really worth $112,000? Because at the end of the day, I kept saying 120 because I didn't know the exact pricing, but it's close enough, makes no difference. Yeah, it's $8,000 less, but when you're talking about $112,000, that's a lot of money. Direct two competitors that Infiniti told me that they were going after were Escalade and Navigator. Escalade has been at this price point for a while, since 2020, really. Navigator is a little bit less, but still creeping up on that price point. I don't know. You know, the previous gen topped out right about $92,000. So you're talking about a $20,000 price increase in one model year. I think they could have charged 50 grand more. And that is a genuine opinion. This could be a $150,000 SUV, and I'd still think it's a good bargain for what you get. And I really think, you know, with the new QX60 that launched, Infiniti said this is the way we're going. And this solidified that Infiniti is back in the game. And I know a lot of people talked about Infiniti is going to be going away. And people were like, yeah, they're not. We learned that Infiniti's been given a lot more money from Nissan to really kind of revitalize the brand and start working on some new cars that I know about but I can't really share. So Infiniti isn't going anywhere anytime soon, and I think this QX80 has put them so firmly back on the map that these brands that said Infiniti's not a player anymore, because this is the first redesigned QX80 since 2011, I think this has put them on notice and made them say, hold on, Infiniti's still here. And Infiniti just made an SUV that rivals some of our more recent vehicles. And you know what? It really does. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one.